Yo, Alpha Legends, strap in. Today we're diving into something most men won't admit. What happens when the guys who never simp and finally fall? It's raw, it's real, and it flips everything you thought you knew about love and power. Before we break it down, hit that subscribe button and let's go full beast mode. Disclaimer, this video is intended purely for comedic and artistic expression. No disrespect or offense is meant toward anyone featured.
I'm crazy that you hit me up because I just got kicked out of my apartment.
Dude,
and
again? Listen,
I know.
You're not gonna come here with, I don't even know you like that. I wanted to give you a second chance. And you're back on this bullshit again.
I really, really need a place to stay.
I don't. Listen, I'm not a charity.
Listen, I can bring my cat. You're gonna love him. His name is Pumpkin.
I don't want to meet Pumpkin.
But I already told him about you.
That doesn't matter to me.
He wants to meet his new daddy.
I don't even know the cat.
He knows you!
Sorry, but nobody cares about Pumpkin. Figure your life out somewhere else.
If women are drafted to the military, I am most excited to see the confrontation between commanding officers and the girls. Damn! Think we're gonna let you yell at us? You think we're gonna do something without a please and thank you?
Please allow me to introduce a little reality into this situation, because personnel in the military are under legal obligation to follow all lawful orders that they are given. And a please and a thank you are not required.
We've all had controlling ex-boyfriends. We know not to put up with that bull.
What the fuck? It's almost as if they're not understanding that it's not just men that are in positions of authority in the military.
Let's sit down and have a conversation about what you want and what I want, and we'll reach a happy medium.
Stop it. Get some help.
Because there's no way I'm doing what you want when you use that tone with me. You think you can push us around like you do with these men? Think again, baby. You're gonna learn some manners.
And I think one would learn very quickly that having a bad attitude and obvious problems with people in positions of authority wouldn't get one very far. But most importantly, the Uniform Code of Military Justice doesn't play.
Alright y'all, the comment section is now open for business. Let's hear your hottest takes on this woman's logic. Ashley, drop and give me 20. Excuse me, you can't talk to me like that. So, whoever has the draft list, can we prioritize this girl to the top of the list and documents events? I would pay to see this. I watched this 20 times, am still trying to understand whether she is comedian. Yeah, this is a reality show. I would love to watch. The Delulu is strong in this. The drill sergeant will be having a field day.
Everybody on the stream, if you didn't sub, your mother's a hoe.
They all
She
subbed.
should have swallowed you.
But they all subbed.
If you watching, and
Thank
you not
God
saying
play
nothing,
Shut Up Bitch Get a New Wig.
Oh my god. Who said that? Who said that?
PHVRVOHSKEPERU just mad. Go wash ya ass.
You should have never said goodbye. You should have never said goodbye.
Let's be honest, someone had to speak up eventually. Her behavior was starting to get more than just mildly irritating. It was becoming downright exhausting. The way she kept going on and on, acting like no one else existed, was just too much. It reached a point where it wasn't just annoying, it was unbearable.
I'm going lab grown with the diamond.
Not with that shirt, you're
Not with this shirt. Excuse me. With this shirt, what? I'm not gonna get a diamond? Damn, lady. The fuck do you have a job? Or does he make all the fucking money? What do you do for work, ma'am?
My profession is Spanish teacher.
Your profession is Spanish teacher.
Habla español.
Oh, wow. Fucking. Whoa. There's fucking 20 Mexicans behind you. I'll learn from them, dude. You think I'm good? I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm not going to you to learn Spanish. Puta. You're a Spanish teacher talking shit about my shirt on a public school salary? fucked up. They let you teach kids, huh? That's fucked up, dude. Kids who want to learn a second language. And they're coming in with their, they're coming in with their public school shoes, and you're like, what are those?
Pow.
God. Where'd you meet this lady? She always like this? Or? Yeah? Yeah, you get used to it? He's like, brother, I had a full head of hair when we met, man.
That might have been the fastest reality check I've ever witnessed. She got humbled so hard, there's no way she won't think about this every single time she walks into her job from now on. That moment is going to live rent-free in her head for a long time.
Would you ever tell your friend if you saw their partner cheating on them?
Did you see me? Did you see that I seen her cheat?
Yeah.
What I'll do, I'm like, I saw what you did. You spent 3 years together with my boy. You love him, right? You want to stay with him, right? She says, yes, I do. Every month, £450 into my account for this year only.
So you blackmail her?
What? And after, when I blackmailed her, I'm like, bro, this girl cheated on you, yeah? And not only that, yeah, she gave me hush money too.
I've got to admit, I'm really impressed by his hustle mindset.
I watched this man look a girl in her eyes. And he goes, how old are you? And she's like, I'm 32. And he goes, you have 2 kids and you're too old for me. Straight up looked this, and she was hot. Bro, she was fucking like 10 out of 10. She was hot as shit. She was cute. She was a little fucked up. Don't get me wrong. She was not a little. She was a lot fucked up.
Oh, well, honestly, that's probably a big part of why he passed. Between her age, having 2 kids, and a few other red flags she was throwing off, the odds just weren't in her favor. It wasn't just one thing. It was a whole checklist working against her.
So what's the hardest part about dating in Johannesburg?
Most women that you meet are materialistic.
Why do you sound so defeated, man? What about his charm? What about his confidence?
Some of these women don't even care about that.
Why wouldn't they want someone who's funny?
They will tell you that, being funny doesn't pay the bills. Or being funny won't take me to a trip to Mauritius.
How does that make you feel as a man?
Obviously, it makes you feel low. You end up feeling the pressure to always do something. It's only if you go down like in the rural areas, that's where you'll find yourself a decent woman who's not materialistic thing and then also being influenced about the lifestyle that's going on.
Well, men are materialistic too.
Yes, but if a guy knows that, okay, cool, I can spoil myself, a guy can go ahead and do it. With women, it's not the same. They won't want to spend their own money as much as we know that, okay, cool, this person has the money and she can spoil herself.
Well, you got a nice watch, you work in finance, you don't have this problem.
It depends. What is it that a woman is looking for?
Well, what are you looking for when it comes to women?
When it comes to a woman, simplicity. Just be simple enough for me to love you.
I guess you gotta go to the rural area.
It really seems like a lot of modern women in the West have become overly fixated on money, status, and material things, often at the expense of deeper values like connection, loyalty, and simplicity. It's less about building something together and more about what you can offer them financially from the start.
You know, it sounds crazy, but trans women can produce milk to feed a baby.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Here's how. Step 1, you must grow your coconuts. After about 3 to 5 years of estrogen, you will have fully functional milk ducts from which you can feed a baby. So once your coconuts are grown, it is time to start producing milk. Now, normally getting pregnant would trigger milk production, but since trans women can't get pregnant, we must do it another way.
And how exactly is that accomplished?
Turns out this is not all that difficult to do. Just add a few extra hormones and supplements and pump your coconuts regularly, and you will start producing milk. Now, I can already see the criticisms, the comments coming through. There's no way this milk is safe to drink or nutritious or healthy. But it is scientifically proven to be. The one caveat is that a trans woman might not be able to produce enough milk to feed the baby, but what is produced is healthy and can always be supplemented with formula. Ultimately, the act of feeding your child yourself is affirming to anyone, not just trans people. It also helps the child form a secure attachment to their parent. And for the record, I have no interest in having kids or producing milk. I just think it's cool that you can do this in the first place.
Well, wasn't that interesting? And Educational. I wonder how many feminists are going to jump on this bandwagon, supporting all women.